2.5F. This question is a public exam question. So let's see all together. Have a look. Consider the food production and population problems of a certain country. That means we have two things here: food production and population problems. Here in the first year, the country's annual fruit production was 8 million tons. At the end of the first year, its population was 2 million. Okay, the first year, fruit production 8 million tons. Okay, so this one. And the first year population was 2 million. It is assumed that the annual fruit production increases by 1 million tons each year, and the population increases by 6% each year. So about the food production increases 1 million tons each year, and population increase 6% each year. So use two different colors of highlighter and let us see it clearly. Part A, find in million tons the fruit production of the country in the third year, and part 2 in the nth year, annual fruit production. Okay, let's have a look. Part A first. The annual fruit production in part 1, the third year. Okay, the third year. Here you know that first year 8 million, and the coming years increases by 1 million tons each year. So here first year is 8, and then after 2 years, that means the third year, 1 times 2. Okay, so 10 million tons. Okay, how about part 2, A2, the nth year? This one, the nth year, 8 as the first term, and n minus 1 times 1, right? So at the end, 7 plus n million tons. Okay, so part A finish. Have a look at part B. Find in million tons the total food production in the first 25 years. So this one is the sum of the arithmetic sequence. So total food production in the first 25 years. This one equals, okay, 25 over 2, n over 2. Remember, 2 times first term, 8. And then n minus 1 times common difference, 1. So at the end, this one not difficult, 500 million tons is the total fruit production in the first 25 years. Okay, part B. Part C, find the population of the country. Okay, this time population of the country at the end of the third year and the nth year. Okay, and about the population increases by 6% each year. So the population of the country at the end of, okay, part A or part 1, at the end of the third year, and this one 2, okay, times 1 plus 6%, okay, each year, and here 3 minus 1, so it's power 2. So 2.25 million. Okay, how about the nth year? So 2 times 1 plus 6% and the n minus 1, right? So I write as this: 2 times 1.06 to the power n minus 1 million. Remember, this one is a million people, so you need to write down million. Part C, finish. Part D, have a look. Start from the end of the first year. Find the minimum number of years it would take for the population to be double. The population to be double, then how many years? Okay. So for the population to be double, right? So 2 times 1 plus 6%, right? And then I'll make it as k. K minus 1 power equals double. That means 2 times 2, because at the beginning was 2 million. So double, that means 2 times. So it's 4. So 1.06 to the power k minus 1, right? This one is 4. And then over 2. So maybe just write as 2 is easier. So both sides take log, right? So k minus 1 equals log 2 over log 1.06, right? So you'll find that k equals 12.9. What means of 12.9? That means, okay, the minimum number of years for the population to be double is 12 years. That means the 13th years. Okay? The 13th year. So you need 12 more years than population to be double. Okay? Part E, the last part. Have a look. If the annual food production per capita, that means here, annual food production in a certain year over population at the end of that year is less than 0.2 tons. If less than 0.2 tons, the country will face a food shortage problem. Okay? Determine whether the country will face a food shortage problem or not at the end of the 100th year. So just make sure you solve the formula. So the annual, okay, fruit production per capita, right? Okay, annual food production in a certain year, that means 7 plus n. N now is 100, and the population 2 to the power 1.06 to the power n minus 1, that means 99. So at the end, this one 0.167, which is smaller than 0.2. So the country will face a food shortage problem. Okay? Because this one, after calculate, smaller than 0.2, less than 0.2 tons, then they will face a shortage problem. Okay? And you see that this question will have arithmetic sequence, and some of the arithmetic sequence about the population, you can see that is the geometric sequence and find about the terms. And lastly, according to the question, sometimes we solve it by the formula from the question and give the conclusion after finding the values. Understand? Okay.